Day 63. It still is day 63. I camped just outside of the northern boundary of Lassen Volcanic National Park, where you can camp. You don't need a bear canister. So many thru hikers, and what I did in 2019 and intend to do this year today is camp just outside the boundary either end. You don't need a bear canister. I found myself discombobulated. In the first attempt at this introductory clip, I said, outside the boundaries of Crater Lake National Park. I'm not a Crater Lake. Packing up this morning. I don't know when I've been that disorganized packing up. Usually it's just a boom, 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 everything in its place. So it took a long time. I need to concentrate on the walking. I need to concentrate so I don't get injured, because if I'm discombobulated, you trip over something, you fall down hard, that kind of thing. I'm not quite as attuned to the moment, the second, where exactly do I place this foot? Where's, this looks just a little slippery. Step over that rock. Here in Lassen. And also, once I get out of the park, probably tonight, for the next, several days, I'm going to be in burn zone after burn zone. Some of them very severe, just ash. And it's going to be hard mentally too. Yeah. A few weeks ago, ran into a northbounder, and she said just walking through it put her in a depression for the days. She couldn't break out. I can believe it. Okay, my gut hooks is not working. No updated comments. But I was in a Garmin text with Grizzly Smurf. He was just ahead of me. I thought I was going to catch up with him yesterday. I was hoping to. Friend from Northern Virginia, and guy I spent a lot of time with on the CDT. And I told him my intentions were to camp at this campground, take an early day, hike through the park today, and perhaps have dinner at Drake's Bad Guest Ranch, which, according to my gut hooks comments, has some of the most superlative, gushing comments on any meals and friendliness of the staff, etc. And if I couldn't get in, then I'd just hike on another 5 miles or something to the other end of the park, have my pesticide or whatever I got left. And he came back to me this morning and said, yeah, the guest ranch is closed, and maybe it burned down, but it's not open, which is helpful because this is expectation management. You don't want to have the notion of even the possibility of a prime rib dinner waiting for you, and there's nothing there but burned out buildings. because you don't have the updated gut hooks comments. And gut hooks has been going back and forth. The person who's working my ticket in Old Station came back and said, well, okay, tell me, maybe there just aren't any in the area you're at. Give me 3 waypoints and what the most recent comment is. So I told her, it took me a while to type out 3 different ones, and she says, well, that's not right. You should have more recent comments than that. And I'm like, duh. I thought we had crossed that bridge 2 weeks ago. No, we're still floundering. Grizzly Smurf had a suggestion, though, that I might be able to do, but it's probably going to have to wait till I have Wi-Fi. I don't think I can do it like, over the air, even if I have some cell coverage with internet, limited internet. The good thing today is that, according to the weather forecasts from say a couple days ago, I should have been in rain for the last day and a half, and it really hasn't happened. A couple sprinkles, that's about it. And it's supposed to rain, according to the current forecast, about 10 a.m. this morning, continue on most of the day. Okay, well, hasn't happened so far. Maybe that won't happen either. So we live in hopefulness. We have to live in hopefulness about all sorts of things, not just the weather. Important stuff. Hope you're living in hopefulness today too. So I'm not going to go down to the water because it's kind of windy and I want you to be able to hear me, and I don't have my microphone in. Lower Twin Lake, and just back there, sort of the fire damage, abated. We got, green trees here. Obviously some are singed and some are, diseased and everything, but so right along the lake here, right along the lake shore, fire hasn't burned everything to a crisp. But after this half mile or whatever, probably will be a pretty severe burn zone again. Sort of interesting here, the trail, post-fire, it follows exactly the same trail that was here before the fire. Twists and turns, sometimes around trees that are no longer there. But if you step off, the character of the soil is actually quite different than it is right on the trail. It's sort of like walking through deep, dry sand. It's not compacted. And indeed, it will have unexpected holes and voids and soft spots and things. It's kind of dangerous to walk through some of this. You can sink down to your ankles very, very suddenly. Now that's a widowmaker hanging right over the trail. I'll show you. Yeah. I'm not even going to walk under that thing. It's even cracked right there. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Time to get away, I think. Time to get away. Good thought for the day. Get away. So it's starting to rain. It has rained. Been raining for an hour. But I came across here and I recognize right there in the middle, that's the thermal swimming pool at Drake's Pad. And then I'm looking down here and you can just kind of see in a couple places. Right here, here, here. Some construction, or at least right here. So yeah, I think it just burned down and they're rebuilding it. I don't know if I'm going to get another view of it or not. Might get a better one as I go further down.